of the ride is for medical emergencies only. Do not pull that cord unless you're suffering a real medical emergency. Please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, and legs inside the train, and please keep your feet off the black running board to the left. Well, here we go. Howdy, everybody. Well, that was okay, but I think we could do better. I said, howdy, everybody. Yeah, that's a whole lot better. Now, my name's Zeke. I'm your conductor, way back here on the back of car number 4, and I'll be following y'all around on the Frisco Silver Dollar Line. Now, waving us out up there on the left, we got Conductor Tyler. Y'all wave and say, bye, Tyler. Yeah, we'll see him in about 20 minutes. If you look past Tyler, there's $50 Holler with all sorts of fun for the kids. Yeah, we got a tree house, a carousel, and a store called Bears at the Holler over there. You can go in there and build your own bear. You can even get clothes for that bear there. That way you don't have a bear. Let's face it, y'all, having that there bear would just be, well, it'd just be unbearable. Now, coming up next over on the left, we're going to see a big green 2-story building. Now, that big building is the world-famous Silver Dollar Saloon, home to the longest and birdiest legs you ever did see, and that's just on the bar stools. So y'all head on in there sometime, get yourself an old-fashioned root beer float, and enjoy the show with those dancing girls. Now, coming up over on the right, we're going to see a whole bunch of water. Now, that is Mystic River Falls. That big tower back behind it, that's actually part of the ride. Yeah, that's the tallest drop on a water ride in the Western Hemisphere, and a great way to cool off on a hot day. Now, we're also going to pass by Wilson Farms up here. Now, on the right is the home of Farmer Wilson's giant barn swing. That thing will take you way up high in the air, and then drop you down at nearly 50 miles an hour. Yeah, there's no chickens in that barn. Well, except for the ones that are screaming. Now, we're also passing a ride called Outlaw Run, and I'll talk about that one in just a little while. But get ready, y'all. We're about to go down the steepest grade on the Frisco Silver Dollar Line. Everybody go, whee! That's right, we're going into the Valley of the Coasters. Down the hill on the left is Powder Keg. That's the cannon coaster that'll blast you from 0 to breathless, 2 heartbeats flat. That's what I made it to. I passed out right about then. Yeah, all I got off of that ride was a picture of me sleeping, and it was not beauty rest, let me tell you. It was a real ugly nap. Now, also over on the left, you'll catch a glimpse of Wildfire, another one of our giant coasters. That's the big red one that does the loopy-loop, so you can see from the parking lot on the way in. Yeah, Wildfire, sitting right there next to a Powder Keg. Hey, wait a minute. A Wildfire sitting right next to a Powder Keg? Now, that sounds like a bad idea. We should probably put something to clean those. Don't know what yet, though. Outlaw Run, the only wooden coaster to spin you upside down 3 times. Why, it even won the Golden Ticket Award for Best New Ride in the World in 2013. Outlaw Run, where the good guys always win. And speaking of outlaws, well, I heard back at the depot those train robbers Ralphie Bowling busted out of jail. They've been singing these parts. Say, oh no! Yeah, hopefully we don't see them. But if we do, keep your mouths shut. Especially if you've got metal in your teeth. Yeah, they figured out how to work pliers. But now, y'all, we're out in the woods and we're going to have some more fun. Why, coming up on the right is my favorite spot, Moonshine Stump. Yeah, you heard that right. We got a moonshiner out here. He sets a jug of his good stuff for us on Stump by the track. If y'all want to try a sample, raise your hand. Ooh, I see a whole bunch of you this time. We'll drop you off and pick you up on the way home. And I mean pick you up. Yeah, we call that stuff rock water around here. 1 sip, you start to hop, and 2 sips, you turn green. 3 sips, why, you might just croak. Now, it is a beautiful day for a train ride out here. It's not everything park to see a bunch of nature in it. In fact, we got a family here that likes to hang around the tracks. Keep an eye out. Maybe we get to see them. I saw one of them this morning on our test ride. I'm going to get a little bit more serious here for just a few moments, y'all. It has been really warm lately, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Not just soda, get some water. If you need a water cup, swing by any of the food places around Park and ask for one. They'll get you set up. Hey, Ichabod, give us a couple toots on that whistle if water's your drink of choice. That froth water. Y'all stick with the regular stuff. It's healthier. Now keep your hands, arms, and legs in the train, y'all. We're in snake country. Just the other day, a mean lady stuck her arm out the window, and a 97-pound rattle-headed cock mustang swooped down and grabbed her right out of the train. Yeah, we stopped, looked around, couldn't find the head or tail of the venomous reptile, or the snake that hauled her off. We found her husband down at the saloon. Yeah, he was buying rounds for all those dancing girls, and singing happy, happy, joy, joy. Now, as we come around this bend, we're entering the grand metropolis of Pottersville, population of 4. Yes, thank you for visiting Pottersville. Wait a minute, population 3? Oh, well, I guess the dog ran off. Well, doggone it. You know, he was probably chasing one of those varmints here the other night. Saw a whole bunch of them, let me tell you, and they were ugly-looking little dogs. Come on, what's going on up there? We don't have a scheduled stop. Uh-oh. Y'all, it's those train robbers, Alfie and Ralphie Bolin, and they're waving us down. Say, oh no! Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe we can scare them off if we all work together. Everybody, shake your fist at those 2 train robbers and call them ugly. Now, come on, y'all. I don't want to get off the back of this train. Put some heart into it. I said shake your fist at those 2 and call them ugly.
Skipping number 2. I'm a tree. You can't say me. You can't say me. Which mark? Ow! Ow, babe! You alright? No, he shot me with an 85-cent bullet and it hit me right here. And now it's broken in 2 pieces.
Quickly. Alfie and Ralphie Bolin, give them a hand for letting the train go. Yeah, those knuckleheads have been causing trouble all day long. Now, if y'all are having fun, give me a great big yeehaw! Now, that's what we like to hear. If y'all are here on a day ticket, you can upgrade that at Guest Relations to a season pass. So you can ride the train as often as you want and get robbed all season long. Yeah, we've got all sorts of great events throughout the whole season for y'all to enjoy. Yeah, coming up here pretty soon, we're going to have Southern Gospel Picnic. We're going to have Pumpkins in the City during our Harvest Festival. And a personal favorite of mine to close out the year, an Old Time Christmas. And we've got a bunch of other smaller events between all of them too, so make sure you visit as often as you can. Now, as we leave the Valley of the Coasters, we're going to go through Sweet Mary's Tunnel, so please keep your hands, arms, legs inside the train. I tell you what, I want to have a screaming contest with these roller coasters. Let's show them we can have just as much fun on an old-fashioned steam train. Now, when I call out the number at the front of your car, hoot and holler as loud as you can. All right, y'all, get ready. Here we go. Now, car number 1, scream! Car number 2, scream! Car number 3, scream! Car number 4, scream! Everybody scream together! Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That was some really good screaming. You know, it sounds like I'm riding with a bunch of loudmouths today. Golly, y'all are loud enough. Ichabod heard it. Hey, give us a couple more toots on that whistle if they did a real good job of that screaming. What do you say? Y'all did a real good job. Now, over on the left is a big red building with railroad tracks. That's the roundhouse where we keep our trains and perform maintenance on our engines. Our roundhouse is more of a square, though. We don't cut corners on the Frisco Silver Dollar line. Next up, we're going to roll through the fire district. On the right is Fireman's Landing with all sorts of great stuff for the kids to do. And we got a splash pad over there to keep them cool. On the left is Fire in the Hole. Those pesky ball numbers are back, setting everything ablaze. And we need y'all's help to put out the raging boys. And y'all repeat after me. Fire in the Hole! Just past Fire in the Hole, we've got the plaza with all sorts of great stuff going on over there all season long. Yeah, right now, we've got a whole bunch of fun stuff over there. We've got a stage with some live music going on. We've got some food over there and a bunch of stuff for sale and another little splash pad to keep the kids cool. We've got all sorts of fun over there at the plaza. Now we're coming up on the last crossing of the ride. We'll see people on both sides of the tracks waving at us. So let's wave back and say howdy. Well, except for car 4 back here. I got something special in mind for y'all. All right, y'all. You ready? Car number 1, wave and say howdy. Car 2, wave and say howdy. Car 3, wave and say howdy. Car 4, wave and say hey, hey, hey. But now we're coming back into the depot, y'all. So gather up the loose items like hats, bags, cups, trash, relatives, trashy relatives. Yeah, if you don't want them, neither do we. Now, y'all, we are going to come to a stop here in just a few moments. I need everybody to remain seated until I give you the all clear. We have a tendency to stop with a jerk, and I'm not talking about Conductor Tyler over there. So, I said I wasn't talking about you. You're cool. Y'all stay seated for me. Wait.
I didn't know that was there.
We're going into the Valley of the Coast next. Down the hill on the left is the powder keg. That was black different 0 to Trevor. Silver dollar saloon, one of the longest and prettiest lakes you ever saw. That is on Park Fish. Head on in there sometime. Get yourself a root beer float and enjoy the show with those dancing girls.
Gee, I thought this was flat.
I should just go through my room.
Keep it in the car all the time. Keep your feet off that black and white running board back to your left and remain seated. Here we go. Clear.
Howdy, everybody.
That's a lot better. Glad you're on the train. My name is Conductor Tyler, and up ahead waiting with job is Conductor Zeke. Everybody say bye, Zeke. Give him a wave as you go by. And just beyond Zeke to the left is a place called Half Dollar Holler. And there you can take your little ones and they can enjoy a carousel ride and a tree house. And there's also a place over there called Bears at the Holler where you can stuff a bear and dress a bear. Make sure you dress that bear, else it would be a bear, and that would be a bit unbearable, wouldn't it?